focuses. Okay, hopefully this will work this time. It's the second time you're recording this video, because first time I recorded the whole thing out of focus. I'm a filmmaker, I promise. Okay, so in case you don't know who I am, I don't know how you found this video, but my name is Nick. I am a filmmaker of sorts. I've had some people message me and ask me about like how I made them, so I thought I would shoot a little video and talk about how I did it at least. So today the first thing we're talking about is how I made a feature film in college. You knew that. You saw the name. It's down there actually. You saw the name. First of all, first thing I want to recommend, don't do it. Don't make a feature film in college. It was a lot of work and I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm going to talk about all of them, but I also want to talk about the good things and the bad things and how I did it. So in case you still want to do it, you can. So I'm going to do that too. So the film, in case you haven't seen the film, I'm going to put it in the description down below. You can watch it or not, or you can watch the trailer and kind of get the general idea, and that's pretty much all you need to know. The film was about a guy named Sicarius. He is some rich guy, nobody really knows who he is, but he wants to set a challenge online for people to kill and submit the challenge and then make money. Yeah, so I wanted to do this in two parts. I wanted to show some of the submissions, and I wanted to also have a detective who was going to try to find out what was going on and try to solve the mystery, yada yada yada. First thing I thought, this Sicarius guy, how am I going to make this happen? Well, I found this guy that I knew in college who kind of emulated this character already. I found a director who I really loved working with. I was producing on this project and writing a lot of it. I brought in a couple other writers who I wanted to bring on, but I knew that this would not work. So I was trying to think of different ways to make this film and make it still happen. That's when I was introduced to GVTV, which is a student organization where they make web series and online content. I was like, that's kind of cool, maybe I could do that. And we decided to go and make this for GVTV. We decided, okay, we can make season 1 as the submissions, right? We will basically, over the next year, make 3 or 4 submissions. We actually had 4 planned. We'll make 3 or 4 submissions, and those will be our basic content for the film. We had a girl trapped in the house with a killer. Then we took the guy and we made him trapped in a different location that he did not know with other killers, which was kind of crazy and out there. And then we went really crazy and out there, and we created the story of people being kidnapped and put into this weird chess game thing, and we wanted to really ramp it up, so that's what we did. We have our 3 submissions, we shot those, edited them, and it was awesome. The first 3 episodes, people really loved them, we had some really great responses, and I thought, hey, this is gonna be a thing. Awesome. And we want something to kind of connect all the dots, right? We need something that will pull that story together. A buddy of mine helped me write this idea out that I had where Sicarius would have a game show type thing. And Sicarius basically reviewed all of the submissions. It was super simple, but we made this little connecting fiber throughout the entire thing. After we shot that, we edited it. We edited actually the first season all together first. That was the first thing we did. And it made about 45 minutes of a really compelling story, super interesting, but I was stuck on making a feature film. I had an idea of where I wanted the season 2 to go, but I didn't really know where to go. So we started gathering around for season 2. The director from season 1 decided he wanted to pursue his own projects and pursue a different idea, because this was my construction and he wanted to see what he could do. Bring in a new director. He did a great job. He brought season 2 together. He was able to bring in a couple more crew members, a couple more cast members, and kind of pull this thing all together and find the story that I was trying to tell. Issue is, the story wasn't very good. It was not to do with the writers, it was not to do with the director, it was not to do with the talent or the crew, it was to do with me. I was not telling a story that I cared about, like in season 1 and with the wrap up and the link connecting fiber thing that we did, and I think that was where the story started to fall apart. We shot season 2, we had some issues with scheduling, trying to keep all of our talent and trying to get everybody working together. The ending, I think, is the best of the second season. The last like 10 minutes maybe, the last like 5 minutes, are the best of season 2. So it took us about 2 years, 2.5 years to actually get everything shot. And then came the editing. I had a couple people who helped me. Very quickly saw that our story had a lot of issues. And when I say a lot of issues, I mean a lot of issues. The story just started to fall apart. And again, that wasn't anybody's fault except mine. I lost a lot of passion, which I think is reflected very heavily in the film. The other issue, and the biggest issue I think, was that I was so into this film and I was so into trying to get it done and trying to get it finished that I ended up burning a lot of bridges that I had built. I put everything I had into making this film. I burned a lot of bridges and I had a lot of issues with personal life, friends, family, and I really lost touch with what was important in life and in everything. You know, your career is important and making a movie is really cool, but if you have no one to share that with at the end, it's not really worth it. I learned that I was not ready for a feature. I learned that in making a feature film, there was a lot more that I did not understand, I did not know about. Yeah. That is the video. That's me talking to a camera for however long, trying to make a video, trying to tell you guys the ups and downs of making a feature film. If you want to see the film, it'll be linked down below. If you want to see the film that I'm going to talk about next time, that will also be down below. I also would like to take more time to talk about this film alone, because there were a lot of things that I learned in making characters and kind of developing story structure. So if you guys want to hear more about that, let me know in the comment section. If you have something specific you want to hear about or something you want me to talk about, just let me know in the comment section and we can figure that out. We can make some more videos. It's going to be super fun. God. Not good.